Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good any time of the day or night, wherever you are. Peace and blessings, and thank you for joining me again today for a little of your time. As you know, this is the eve of Election Day. Tomorrow, we will get all the rest of the votes into the country to vote in our next president, Kamala Harris. Any of you who are saying to yourself, I don't think my vote counts, just let me explain to you that yes, there is the electoral vote, but the states reach who is going to get the votes for that particular state by how many individual votes are cast. So if there are more votes for Republican in that particular state than there are Democrat, then the Republicans get that state. And then the same thing if the Democrats cast more votes than Republicans, then the Democrats get that state. Listen, this is a very tight-looking election. Personally, I think Kamala's going to take it, and she's going to take it by a landslide. But the important thing is that don't discount your vote. Get out there, put your vote in, because we really, really need it. And we don't need 4 more years of Donald Trump. All right, I have put together a montage of videos about Donald Trump for you to look at, maybe to give you something to think about as you're deciding who you're going to vote for. But please, please, don't just sit at home. A vote that you don't cast for Kamala is a vote lost, okay? So let's do this, okay? Let's fight for it, because as Kamala says, when we fight, we win. All right, see you on the other side.
I am the least anti-Semitic person that you've ever seen in your entire life.
I have so many Jewish friends that are supporting Obama, and I'm saying, are you crazy? There's never been anybody worse to Israel than Obama.
You're not going to support me because I don't want your money. Isn't it crazy? No, it's true.
Maybe you could explain that to some of your people that say, oh, we don't like tariffs.
And I think any Jewish people that vote for a Democrat, I think it shows either a total lack of knowledge or great disloyalty.
In my opinion, you vote for a Democrat, you're being very disloyal to Jewish people, and you're being very disloyal to Israel.
Yeah. Isn't that anti-Semitic?
No. It's only in your head. It's only anti-Semitic in your head.
I can't believe, because I could always spot a Yid. Right. I'm going, this guy's in country clubs. He's fooling everybody.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
I think out of all the things that Donald Trump has ever said that have offended my core, this is it. How dare you, Donald Trump, tell me what it takes to be a good Jew and not be a good Jew, and what it takes to love Israel and not love Israel. First of all, you stand for nothing what Judaism is all about being a decent human being, about being kind to others. You are the farthest thing from what anybody should say what a good Jew is or isn't. And make no mistake about it, for anybody who says, I'm voting for Donald Trump because he's automatically good for Israel, he would turn on Jews in a second. This is a guy who has a fondness for Hitler, according to his ex-chief of staff, John Kelly. This is a guy who said there's good people on both sides of Charlottesville. He would turn on Jews in a second if it was in his best interest. I know this could be very controversial. He doesn't care about Israel. He cares about Donald Trump. And how dare you tell me what it takes to be a good Jew or not?
Of course I hate these people.
Where are my proud Latinos at tonight?
You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies, too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside. Just, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Of course I hate these people.
Yeah. So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. Feels good in here. The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Oh. Yeah, it's cool. Black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys.
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? I'm asking for the vote of every single African American citizen in this country. What do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say, pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. Whether the women like it or not. Whether the women like it or not. Whether the women like it or not.
Of course I hate these people.
If I don't win this thing after all this talk, I'm in trouble. If I don't win this thing after all this talk, I'm in trouble. If I don't win this thing after all this talk, I'm in trouble.
Donald Trump certainly does have a lot to lose. Not only losing the election, but he faces losing his freedom because he does have 34 felony convictions that he must answer for. And so that's one thing that he's looking at. 78 years old, getting older as all of us are. So there are a lot of things. But the thing is, we can't have him in office again. And I pray with every fiber of my being that he does not win. So, peace and blessings to you all. Thank you for joining me. Remember, if you have not voted, vote tomorrow. And always, stay woke.